Russia has declared victory over the besieged city of Mariupol, even as Russian forces have been unable to subdue the remaining Ukrainians who have refused to surrender. In a televised address on a state-run broadcast network, Vladimir Putin congratulated Russian forces for the successful liberation of Mariupol. Putin has ordered the Russian forces not to storm a steel plant where Ukrainian troops were holding out in Mariupol, but to blockade it completely.
Предлагаемый штурм промышленной зоны считаю нецелесообразным.
I consider the proposed storming of the industrial area pointless. I order to abort it. This is the case when we must think, that is, we must always think, but even more so in this case, about preserving the life and health of our soldiers and officers. There is no need to climb into these catacombs and crawl underground through these industrial facilities. Block off this industrial area so that not even a fly comes through.
Putin's comments on national television were an effort to assert control of a strategic city that Russia has so far failed to fully capture, despite 2 months of bombardment that has killed tens of thousands of civilians. The Russian Defense Ministry has released footage of what it said was a damaged state hospital in the Ukrainian port city of Mariupol. According to the text, all buildings at the hospital had been damaged, and the hospital isn't receiving patients anymore. Its morgue is still working. Mariupol's mayor has called for a ceasefire to allow the trapped civilians in the city to flee. Yesterday, 4 buses carrying evacuees managed to leave Mariupol after both Russia and Ukraine agreed to open the corridors. Meanwhile, an advisor to the Ukrainian president has said that Vladimir Putin's order for his forces not to storm the Azovstal steel plant is a sign that Russia has realized it's unable to capture it.
Our defenders continue to hold the Azovstal plant, but the Russian refusal can still be explained by the fact that they moved part of their troops to the north to strengthen their groups there, trying to carry out the primary political task. This task is to reach the administrative borders of the Luhansk and Donetsk regions. I will say at once that they will not be able to do that. And this preliminary announcement of victories without waiting for either the Easter holidays or May 9 shows that the Russians realized the futility of their last active operation at this war stage.
Meanwhile, in Donbass, Western leaders are scrambling to send more weapons to Ukraine as the battle gets underway. The Pentagon said Ukraine has received fighter jets and parts for its aircraft, and the US president is announcing a new military and aid package worth $800 million.